hang on to your seat, baby, because this one's a screamer. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
Hello, entertainers. So time come tell with another video. We talking Love Island episode 30. Y'all, I can't believe it's been 30 episodes, excluding the After Suns. I really have enjoyed this series. Thank y'all for really putting me on game on Love Island. As the season is coming to a close, I need y'all to put me on to other shows like this, okay? I done see y'all been recommending Next Gen NYC. I have been watching that. I have some thoughts on that, so I might pick that up. But yeah, drop some show recommendations that I want me to cover. All right, so the episode opens off with Chris and Huda. Am I the only one? I hate when a nigga tell corny jokes. Like, it makes me cringe. Maybe it's because I'm always the one when I'm talking to somebody that where I make that person laugh. But I hate corny jokes. Chris and Huda are talking, and Huda goes, I'm like confused. Like, I'm surprised a lot of more people didn't pull me for a kiss. This is what Huda to me lacks a sense of awareness. That's where Huda lacks. Because why would you say that to a guy that you're talking to? That you're surprised that other guys did not try to get with you, basically. Because at this point of the competition, it's a competition, y'all. Let's not forget, it's about a week left. You shouldn't be trying to explore. There's no more exploring. Like, the exploration has ended. Dora has lost her backpack. You need to sit your ass down somewhere. There should not be any more exploring. So it's like, this is what I mean where Huda lacks a sense of awareness, because he even was like, why? Because you sounded crazy to say something like that to that man. Like, what if that irritated him? That made him upset. Like, although we're open, you still want to explore? You still want to get with other people? You don't think I'm that interested? I've been seeing a lot of online comments about him being homeless, jobless. I've been seeing a lot of jokes about that. Here's the thing. If y'all act like in y'all 20s, y'all had it all figured out and y'all was perfect, you're fucking lying. I'm sick of people on this internet judging people for little stuff like that, where it's like, you don't have all your shit together, so shut the fuck up. Now, I may say all my jokes and stuff and ha kiki, but I'm never going to sit here and be like, oh, I think this person should be living a better life and working at this job. And like, oh, no. Because a lot of y'all is throwing glasses and stones in the glass house. Y'all don't got it like that. So stop acting like y'all do. Like, it irritates me when I be seeing stuff like that. Because it's not like he's careerless. He has a job. He's just contemplating on if he wants to stay in that field or not. And not even that. He doesn't have a home because he travels overseas. If anything, he's smart because you're saving your fucking money instead of wasting it in a place that you're never in. Duh. So y'all need to cut it. Cut it. Let me stop. So Taylor decided to get creative and plan it. Listen, let me not even say that, because who knows if it was Taylor's idea. Taylor was planning it and doing all of it, but like, it was given an Ace production. No shade. We know how Ace gets down. Ace is the type of dude that was thinking stuff like this. He's very chivalrous, okay? He's very charming. So I just couldn't see Taylor, conjuring up this good-ass idea and this sweet-ass date idea. I'm sorry. I don't think it's giving that. I don't think it's reading that. But I may be wrong. But it was still cute nonetheless. Child, listen, Ace and Taylor was running around like the Applejack cereal. Now, y'all know the apple and the cinnamon. Taylor was the cinnamon, talking about running like this, and then Ace was the damn apple. They was running around getting stuff for a date with Taylor and Clark. I think the date idea was super cute. I never even seen that side of the house where they have like the sand part. That part looked fucking cute as shit. So Ace, Taylor, whoever thought of the idea, was a very good idea. It was really, really cute. Ace came up there. He doing the whole announcement. He was like a butler for the date. Alondra looked so fucking irritated. Alondra looked like she wanted to knock over the damn makeup damn off of the table and throw a fit, bitch. She was upset, girl. Like, you could just tell she was in her feelings because guess what? Clark is getting a date, and Elijah hasn't even gotten a date in I don't know how long. So it was kind of sad to watch because that's our girl O, but you put yourself in this predicament by not exploring enough. So they talking or whatever. He's like, "Oh, are you ready to be a country girl? Are you ready for the hard knock life?" She's still giving us, very low energy. Clark isn't the most woo. She's not an Amaya, so she's not gonna give us a whole lot of hoopla and the conflama and the drama. She's gonna be like, yeah. She's very much like Starbucks coffee listening to Ariana Grande. You know what I'm saying? Like very like chill vibes, right? I still get the vibe that she's not 100% into Taylor. I'm sorry. I don't care what nobody say. I feel like she's forcing herself to believe that. That's maybe it's just because of her attitude. I'm still getting those vibes. Even with this date. Why would you kiss like my whole thing? Also, Peacock. We got real beef now because I done requested for us not to see the motherfuckers kissing, and y'all done showed them kissing again. So I'm very upset. I have very much an issue, and I will be contacting Peacock offices because the last thing we need is a. I'm sick of seeing it. Because my whole thing is if you're really into somebody and they really do a big gesture as of planning a date, you're not giving them a peck. I want tongue. Y'all get what I'm saying? Like, let's go a little deeper here. It's too childlike. Child's play. Sorry. So Pepe and Iris end up having a conversation and they bond over the fact that, both of their fathers love movies, the fact that, he's a musician, he plays a lot of instruments. I seen a meme online. They say, here's Pepe type. And they show, I think it was at Starbucks, a whole bunch of white women with blonde hair. They say, I think I know Pepe's type. Here's the thing with this connection. I don't feel like this one is genuine. The reason why is because I think Pepe's playing the long game. He's not trying to get eliminated. And now at this point, he realized he has such deep feelings for Hannah. These are two people that are in love still with other people that are no longer in the house and that they're just bonding and building a friendship so they can make it to the end. They're not going to win the 100K. And I don't think it's going to go further than a friendship at all because Iris still has mad feelings for TJ and Pepe cannot stop thinking about Hannah. And her hand spits. So it's like, let's really be honest with ourselves here. They are building something super like cute, I guess, but I don't see it going any further. So our fave girl, Miss Papaya, has really, been feeling her place and has, a little chat with Brian. And she's like, so like, I'm not gonna lie, in New York, the views look just like this. We go to the Brooklyn Bridge, we go to New York, and it feels so good and it looks so good the way that we're able to look at the views. So yeah, what's up with you? Brian's like, I like the fact that like you're so, ambitious and you're so determined and stuff. She was just like, yeah, because like being a nurse, nursing school is just not easy. I wonder what type of nurse Amaya is. Like, is she a psych nurse, an ER nurse? ICU. Like, I really want to know because it'll really gauge and put a lot of things into perspective. I'm not gonna lie to you. Y'all, I have a psych nurse friend, and like, y'all, the amount of coin they make good coin. So that's why nursing is hard because one, you have to actually know what you're doing, and two, they make a lot of money. Like, they really do. Next thing you know, she's like, so yeah. And then they get the kissing. Y'all, that kiss, oh my God. There's some of them, I want them to start a no F. Not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I want them to start OS and I need Amaya to drop, I'm not gonna lie, merch. We need it ASAP, Amaya Papaya. Miss Papaya, we need some, I'm not gonna lie, merch. Because Amaya always says that, right? That kiss, it just it looks so good. Like, there's just some of them, like, they know how to kiss and like it's actually passion behind it. That's why I don't really see it for Clark and Taylor, because the kiss is just gives like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it don't seem like they dating. Like, they to me are like, that's a date. Y'all, So we end up finding out, y'all, that Cierra has left the villa. Child, one thing about them Love Island fans, they're gonna get what they want. Now her family has put out a statement about this that I wanted to read to the girls. Now, the family said, as Cierra's parents, this has been one of the most painful weeks of our lives. We've seen the posts, the headlines, the hurt, and the hate. And while Cierra hasn't seen any of it yet, we have. And so we have people who love her. And we're not here to justify or ignore what surfaced. We understand why people are upset and we know accountability matters. But what happens online right now has gone so far beyond that. The threats, the cruel messages, the attacks on her family, her friends, and even her supporters. It's heartbreaking. It's uncalled for. No one deserves that kind of hate, no matter what mistake they've made. While Cierra is not in the villa anymore, she is still away. She hasn't had the chance to process any of this or speak for herself. But we know our daughter. We know her heart. We know, and when she returns, we believe she will face this with honesty, growth, and grace. And while she'll always be our little girl, she's also a woman who will take responsibility in her own time and her own voice. Until then, we simply ask for compassion, for patience, for basic human decency, not just for her, but for everyone caught in the middle of this. Thank you to those who continue to show love, even when it's not easy. With love, her family. Okay, I do feel like Love Island did the right thing in the gist of it, just because of what happened in the beginning of the competition with Ulissa. I do feel like the fans of Love Island, y'all is toxic as a mother F. I did not notice until I started covering the show. I'm like, wow, Big Brother, y'all got stiff caught with this show, and y'all only 7 seasons in. Big Brother's going on its 27th season, and they have yet to accomplish getting 2 people kicked off of a show, potentially 3 soon, for things they said outside of the show. Literally, they have yet to do that. So, Big Brother, y'all inspiring the girls over there on Love Island. I mean, my God, I don't think the hate that they're giving to their family is fair because, like, that's their family. They ain't do the shit. Like, I hate when people do that. Like, if somebody does something, don't attack their family for it because half the time they probably don't agree with it, and half the time they probably wish that family member never fucking did it. So, like, I don't like the fact that the family's getting hate because how the fuck they supposed to control their daughter posted some dumb shit? Blame her. Be mad at her. Don't be mad at their family. I mean, goddamn. Okay, child, we see Nick's reaction to everything that happened. Ace had probably a smile in his back pocket because he's like, oh, I may have a chance. I may have a chance at this 100K. Maybe, baby. Okay. I will say though that this may be fate. This is the second time we get a Nicolandria. This is the second time we get a Nicolandria. I'm just saying, second fucking time. Maybe it's fate. Y'all may have been right because y'all know I've been adamant about how I feel like they'll never work out in the real life. But the fact that this is the second time they're paired up due to unfortunate circumstances, maybe it's God in the new universe forcibly putting them together. This family said, child, they did one of those, like they scored a fucking touchdown. They especially the mama. Yeah, like she was keying. Nick seemed very shocked. It looked like he had cried before, and they're asking him, all the boys surrounding him, they're like, "Do you think you want to explore?" And he's like, "Well, I don't know, because there ain't much more to explore. I ain't exploring my crazy ass." So that was the reaction to Nick. Like he was you could just see that he was in very much shock. He was like, I know the back of his head, he was thinking, bitch, I ain't winning the money. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, they were happy to be together, but let's not act like they had a conversation last episode where they basically both confirmed that, like, hey, when this show done, we're not gonna be boyfriend and girlfriend, but like we gonna see each other. I'm gonna check on you. We're gonna be our main folk guys. Yeah, yeah. It was like that. So it's like that wasn't like a confirmation we're gonna date seriously outside of the show. So I think a part of the disappointment was, the potentially going home and not winning and leaving with shit. I think that's a lot of the disappointment let Nick left with. Now Ace and Shelly talk, and Shelly's basically opened up about her background. I wish she would tell us, was she born in Haiti? Because if she was born in Haiti, the story would, give me a lot more insight into her. Or was she born in the US? Like, was she a Haitian born Haitian, a Haiti born Haitian, or an American born Haitian? Because there's a difference. See, I'm real Creole. I was born in Haiti. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm real Creole. The girls don't be real Creole. As they're talking, Ace starts bringing up the fact that Nick and Alondria could possibly have a connection and all of this, and he's looking on. Nick just, Ace just wants Nick with Alondria because I don't think he fool around with Cierra that much. I don't think he sees it for her. I think he sees it more for Alondria than Cierra, to keep it a buck. Okay, that's just like the vibes that I get. And Nick and Alondra are talking, and Nick is still in shock. He's basically like, "Oh, I just got to keep trucking along. I just got to keep going with this." Like, and he says that Alondra has fierce loyalty to me. This is what I'm talking about, where you guys get a lot of what y'all think are connections and love caught in the game. Huge allegiance, huge loyalty to me, always have my back. That doesn't give I want to be with her. That gives she gonna save me and make sure I don't get eliminated during this recoupling on my mama. That's what it gives to me. Cause why are you asking her, oh, is she still open to exploring? Alondria, bitch, she ain't got nothing to do but explore. You ain't close, you ain't even close to being closed off. At this point, you wide open. That'll be a new Love Island term. Be like, are you open to connections? I'm wide open. Y'all know Love and Hip Hop with what's her name? Jim Jones' mama. Mama Jones said, Pumkash, bitch, you wide open, you Pumkash at this point, because baby, you got some work to do, Alondria. I'm surprised you didn't get cut tonight. You were this close from getting on the chopping block arena. But thank God the girls were making the selection. So, it wasn't really up to them this time. But God forbid. You feel me? God forbid. Nick and Alondra are keto. Like, he gonna ask her, how do you feel about Taylor and Clark? She was like, I support them. This, how do you feel about Taylor and Clark being at the bottom? He said, I was happy as shit. Like, that's one thing you gonna have to like about Alondra. She's not gonna sugarcoat shit and like try to make people feel better by pacifying feelings. So that was funny as hell. That was a cute moment to put in there. And then we see basically it is the pursuit of Amaya. Okay. The pursuit of Miss Maya, right? All the boys want Amaya at this point because they realize she's the favorite, and it's not that much girls in there to explore at this point. I'm surprised the boys didn't start exploring each other. Amaya has three potentials: Zach, Elon, and Brian. She did a little check-in with Zach. Zach, at this point, you're desperate, Mike. You're desperate, Mike. Okay? You silly bloke. Because you ended up doing something real bad with you and Amaya's communication and how you treated her at the challenge. So at this point, I don't think she's the type of girl that forgets. She forgives, you could tell, but she don't forget. So I don't think they'll ever be able to make any connection. A connection? Again, education connection. We're not doing an education connection. You know what I'm saying? Like, that road is closed. Now with Elon, to me, it's a little bit more innocent. Like, you could tell they do have some sort of like a vibe, but I think the reason why she ended up going with Brian is because they have a lot more in common. And I think Amaya kind of sees Brian, she kind of sees Elon as like a little boy. Y'all get what I'm saying? So Zach has a talk with freaking Alondria. This is what I'm talking about. Where a lot of the girls in the villa, I feel like, are seeing Zach as a little boy. Like, one term that Alondria says a lot that I feel like she says when she doesn't really like somebody on a deep level is, "Oh, you're so cute." When she hits you with that, it's a wrap. And you know who she says that to? Nick. "Oh, you're so cute. Oh, you're so cute." When somebody says that to you, I just feel like it's a little like brother-like. It's a little friend-like. It doesn't give boyfriend-like. It doesn't give you an explore. You know what I'm saying? So she always says that to Zach, and it doesn't give that she wants to be pursued by him. And it's sad because Zach is genuinely trying, but I think her blinders are on when it comes to him because I don't feel like, although she might find him cute and attractive physically, she's not into him and they haven't made like a spark with all the conversations they had. And to me, when Zach tries to talk to some of the girls in the villa, it's as if he's pitching himself and not actually letting the girls get to actually know who he is. Like, why are you pitching yourself like you're playing Big Brother? This is why I always keep bringing up Big Brother, because a lot of these people, I feel like they got casted for the wrong fucking show. I swear to God. So of course we all know what time it is. I got a text. Okay, and it's time for a new recoupling. And they said they're gonna have it very soon. Before the recoupling, you guys, Nick pulls Alondria to the side, and in my opinion, it's giving girl. It's giving that. Okay. I'm not mad at it though. To me, the couples that are left is between Nick Alondria and Amaya Papaya and Brian. I don't see me voting Ace and Shelly. I know a lot of y'all hate Ace, but those are the only three couples I see myself voting for. Everybody else, no. I'm sorry. That's it. So y'all, it's time for the recoupling ceremony. So Ace and Shelly are the first two that get recoupled. Let me tell y'all, that Shelly speech, that was a long, drawn out speech, girl. But I get it, because that man really has shown out. Out of all the guys, he has really shown out the most. Like, if we're gonna keep it a buck, like that man is the one that has really like gone on dates, come up with date ideas, all that type of stuff. Like, he really has been the one to really do that. So I'm not surprised. Huda is like, I get scared when I fall in love. I don't know. Is it to me? I feel like that's a red flag. I get you could be nervous about liking somebody. She said, I get nervous when I like somebody, not falling in love, y'all. Y'all let her correct me in the comments. I know y'all. But like she said, she gets nervous about that. She gets scared about that. That to me is a red flag, because like, why are you scared of like liking somebody? Like, are you scared of getting hurt? Or are you scared of how you may act because you like that person? Because if you're scared of getting hurt, that's different. But if you're scared, because that's me. That's why I'll be scared to like people. Because I'm scared they're gonna do some fucked up shit to me. That's why I'm scared. But if you're scared about how you gonna act, Huda, we saw how you acted with Jeremiah, then that's the problem. Like, are you gonna go bat shit, possessive, crazy type vibes? Y'all get what I'm saying? So we see Huda, of course, get paired with Chris. Alondria ends up picking Nick, which I'll tell you, our alliance. Iris ends up picking Pepe. Okay, and then we get to Maya. I'm not gonna lie, I'm really nervous. So like the guy I'm gonna go with and pick is the guy that I feel like has really showed me that he can be a man that's there for me, really allow my light to illuminate and like shine bright like a diamond, like Rihanna said. He is the apple to my orchard. He is the roach to my spray. He is the type of guy that will come through in the middle of the dark and rescue me like Alice in Wonderland. He is, the apple to my banana. All these damn fucking metaphors. I'm so sick of you in the mind these metaphors. Can you stop doing that, please? Okay? These quotables and metaphors. Literally. And then, you know what's funny? Amaya, she pronounces words differently. There's a whole different dictionary for Maya. The guy I like to couple up with is Brian. Okay, I think they're an amazing couple. I think they're very, very cute. I feel like they could be able to last outside of it, to be honest, if they were to get that far. Of course, Zach and Elon end up going home. Elon, don't be too sad, buddy boy. You still may have a chance outside the villa with Cierra, because I don't think Cierra and Nick will last outside the villa. So don't be too sad on yourself, pup. All right. Let me know what y'all think down below about this episode. By the way, y'all, Elon living. I know exactly where he stay at. So straight here. Let me know what y'all think down below, and we're out, babies. No personal thing.